Sam sees that. I guess I could color tag him as an orange also. Burat. We'll see. Tigerek. Let's do him as a pink one. I mean, sometimes it's kind of hard to notice that you're 3-betting a really passive guy, not a pretty passive guy, a pretty tight guy. So you're basically 3-betting with a not good enough hand. So you should definitely tighten your range against players like this. And yeah, of course, widen your range against type of players like Gnurl here. Gnurl from Sweden. Betting with my top pair ace, nothing to say. Probably if he raises, I'm going to call. Not folding. Just never ever folding top pair ace with a queen, with a king kicker. So yeah. Doesn't seem much in terms of dollars, but the fact that you'll almost won 2 times your starting bankroll in this session is massive. Yeah, that's what I want to say. But for of course, when someone new comes to the table, to the stream, someone who doesn't really understand what we're doing here with this bankroll challenge. I mean, if he only sees like dollar amount, I mean, we win like $5 at 10 cents, 20 cents tables, and even like losing a few sessions here and then there. He might be thinking that we are like struggling here at micro limits, that we're not doing great. But this is how bankroll building is going. This is how you should play with a proper bankroll management. Not going to defend with 10-3 against Simba Siena here. Ace 10, pretty good flop. Next session, heads up for rolls confirmed. Yeah, the question is, what should we do? I mean, what are we going to do when we hit $1,000? What are we going? We need to do something special. So, we'll see. First, I have to figure out when I'm when I'm going to move down. I think that my idea of moving down when I hit like when I'm like in the middle of my bankroll management between 2 limits, I think might be a pretty good one. So, like for example, moving down when I hit $70. If I lose so much that I hit $70 bankroll, I guess I should move down. So. And I'm also curious how many VPPs are we going to get here. We usually get like 30 VPPs points in one session on 10 cents, 20 cents tables, but I guess that number is going to be quite bigger here. Not sure how much bigger, but we'll see. Betting again here, betting of course with my king 5. Well, I could fold right away. Kind of believe Nick Raven here, Black Raven, to be honest. This is kind of tight fold, but I'm making it anyway. I would raise sometimes with 9-7 offsuit, just to seal the blinds. But I see that Knesser here is not really folding, not folding much here on the big blind, so I just folded the hands. Those epiphanies are always fun. On 4 on 5. On 4 on 5. So playing for another 20 minutes, I guess, or so here. Yeah. I won more today than my dad's monthly salary and such, yeah. But you also lose more than your dad's salary sometimes, so yeah. It's definitely weird. I mean, definitely weird playing poker for a living, and then when your swings are like even like for a few $1,000s in a day, and then you go to a supermarket and you try to buy like a yogurt for like 25 cents, or even like some other stuff for like some random shit that you wanted to buy for like 25 euros. It seems you kind of lose sense for money, I guess, when you're playing poker and when you have swings for like I said, for a few $1,000 in a day. So yeah, I bought some weird crap ass stuff in my past here. So yeah, play some MTTs. Well, TubeCat, I did play one multi-table tournament on a Saturday when I was playing a Micro Millions event, and we actually cashed in that Micro Millions event. So yeah, and I'm going to play in another tournament on a Saturday, which will be another Micro Millions fixed limit hold'em event. So yeah, but that's basically it. So these are the two only tournaments that I'm going to play in this year, Micro Millions. I did play in the event number 1, that in that 11 cents rebuy, and I was knocked out after like half an hour and didn't even rebuy. I didn't rebought. Is it correct? I mean, I didn't make a rebuy, so I just quit the table. So I just want to be a part of Micro Millions at that point when that started. So yeah, I'm also going to play in W Coup and Scoop events, of course, in all the fixed limit hold'em events, and that's basically it for me today. For me, in terms of tournaments. So yeah. I don't really like sitting in front of a computer for a long time, and I like 3-hour sessions or up to 3-hour sessions, and quitting after that. So I can't really play for many hours in a row. Hey Urbi, welcome to the stream. We are doing pretty great. And how are you doing? Hey Svetlo, welcome. Is going pretty great today. As you can see, we actually started our session here today with 10 cents, 20 cents tables, and we won $12. So that means when we hit like $12 for a profit today, that means we had hit a $100 bankroll, and that means we moved up to 25-50 cents. So yeah, we are playing at hard limit now, and we are also doing pretty great. So you like my tournament from Panama 7? I was out 7th with AJ against 250. So yeah, ouch. Italian style, yeah. What can you do? Italians are pretty great to play with, so this still happens. And you go to the different supermarket because yogurt there is 20 cents cheaper. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't really like to I mean, I rather pay like a few cents more for a yogurt, right? And when I know that it's a good quality, then just try to save a few cents here and there. So check raise with a pretty good turn. Unfortunately, I got a 3-bet by Gnur here. Now only I can see only on now I can hope here is to hit a flush or a king or a queen, of course. So unfortunately, we need to fold now. Oh, you were meaning when I hit my challenge goal? Man, like I said, I don't really like tournaments, so I'm never playing tournaments here on live stream. So I'm going to stay with cash game tables. Maybe I could play like spin and goes, but that's basically it. We need to figure something out, yeah. But it's still a long way to go until there, so don't you worry, guys. We'll figure something out. So I don't bet here with my 2-pair here. By the way, I didn't want to see any checks back against so many players here, so and now I got a raise here from Black Raven. The problem here is if I'm going to raise here, he might 3-bet and even Tiglia might fold, so I'm kinda slowing it down here and just calling with my 2-pair, which seems, yeah, it seems pretty weak, especially now that I saw that he has a S4. So yeah, I think it's fine. I think if I raise, I might get some fold by Tiglia, and he And this way, if I just call, he might just overcall at the end, for example, as he actually did at the end. But of course, he had a pretty good hand there, so he might not even fall to my raise. But yeah, betting here now with my pair of nines that I hit. Pretty big hand here now brewing. Got a cap from Knaster here. Definitely not going to fold with my backdoor flush and backdoor straight and my king and queen outs here. So pretty easy value bet there on upper left table. I'm just calling here now and just hoping that I hit. I didn't, so I'm just folding here, not bluffing here. Can't really bluff someone who kept pre-flop. I don't think so. Yeah. So all my outs were good, so I think my play here was fine. Next time I won't go tournament but only cash games. Man, cash games, I have no idea how good are cash games in Perla. I mean, are there only Italians playing cash games? I mean, I'm pretty sure there are some, like, even some pros that are playing in those cash games, so I don't know. I actually saw that if you are playing in the cash games, they actually like, you get a rake back, right? In terms of free nights in the hotel, so that's pretty good. So if I would be playing No Limit, I would definitely check it out, those cash games from time to time, and just like stay for a week there and just play all day and basically stay for free in the hotel. I think you need like play like 6 hours if I recall correctly. I think it was there was an ad on our local poker forum, so let's refresh it for the last time. I'm going to refresh it now and just play with 0 refreshes of our graph until we finish our day here. That means 20 more minutes, a bit less than 20 more minutes, so yeah. By the way, I like your comment on 2+2 for Matej about blackjack. Yeah, well, this is how it went. Definitely check it out. Definitely check the thread out on Poker Pro forum. He actually came to the forum and posted on the forum that he's going to answer any question or whatever. Of course, he didn't do that, but yeah, definitely check it out. I think I can safely 3-bet here. Yeah, if I get a cap, then there's gonna be a problem. So, am I going to fold on the river? I mean, if he caps on the turn, that's obviously pretty good hand. So, I'm not even sure if he's doing this with aces. So, I guess I'm going to fold pair of jacks. I don't think I have ever folded pair of jacks in a situation like this before. So. That's a first. It's always something first, so I kind of believe Knaster guy. I mean, it doesn't really make sense to bluff there, so I don't think he's that stupid. I mean, that sounds a bit harsh, but I know he's not stupid, so so I think that fold was fine. If I get the raise, I'm going to call him down. Else, I'm just going to bet here until the river. I haven't really checked the other tables here at this limit, so I'm just playing at these tables, even though they're not the best ones. But I can't really be that picky. Oh, there are many tables. There are actually more tables of this than maybe even on a lower limit. So I might, for example, if I get a seat on a table like this, I would definitely take it. So didn't really check much about this blur. So Burat here seems really tight also. So let's mark him as a tight guy. CB here seems like an orange guy. Yes. On 445 or whatever his nickname is. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. Race, we have another player here, new player here. So. I wonder how many VPPs got for now. Well, we'll see. We'll see at the end. I actually don't know with how many did we actually start today. So yeah. Queen Jack playing against Mariela here, our viewer. Check raise. That's fine. That 10 is pretty good for us. We get some outs here. On the 4, I guess we can fold. He stopped there for a second, so not sure what he has. But if he was doing this with a draw, he probably got there. So I think the fold is fine. I know him very well, so yeah. His girlfriend actually busted me out on the Black tournament once. So. I didn't know she was actually playing poker, so. King 9, definitely going to raise, especially against a tight player like Burat. Raising many hands here. Flop pretty good, so yes, betting here, see betting here. Not the best flop, but yeah. But hey, ace is full. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Mirror's Mafia. We're doing pretty great today, so. Sure, an ace. He doesn't have an ace, so we can bet pretty easily here. I mean, me thinking that he doesn't have an ace because he was waiting so long for a call pre-flop, maybe that doesn't seem as much of a tell or a read, but that's what I make out of it. So but now that he raises, I'm obviously not very sure anymore, but I'm not folding my pair of kings here. So yeah, my read was correct. I mean, nobody's thinking about oh, should I defend with ace high, right? Everybody calls with ace high, so at least call. So 3 bet on our check, so that means that he might hit that queen there, so I'm going to check and call his river bet. Oh, he actually has a set of faces, so that's fine. He actually saved me some money here, so that's fine. 25 cents. Does it feel any harder or still baby soft? It definitely feels a bit harder, so it's definitely a bit harder also because we didn't do any table selection here. I was just a bit too much. I was just talking a bit too much with you guys here, so I didn't really pay attention on this table, so I just stayed here. So I definitely should be changing the tables. For example, this one is pretty good, so definitely staying at this one, but I might change like a table like upper here in a bottom left, so that's definitely the worst one. So semi-important question for Luca or anyone else. Let's say I'm an old fuck, so I just found out about Twitter. What poker-related people would you recommend I follow? I mean, I'm going to join this table, guys, and I'm going to quit this table, as I said like a minute ago. So yeah, I didn't play, so I just quit. So I have no idea which one you should follow. I mean, if you start following some guys, then you get some recommendations. So I guess you should follow all of the guys from Team Pro Online team, like me, and like they're like, I think there are like 25 of us, so definitely check us out. So I don't really know which other ones. I don't know. I just follow. When I see someone interesting, I just follow them. So yeah. Don't expect something very useful from Twitter. I agree. Definitely agree with that. Twitter is definitely fine. Then follow some poker players, some of my friends, some of the news channels and stuff like this. But the problem is when you're following like 400 people. I think I have like 400. I think I follow 400 people already. The problem is at that point that you really have to like look on the Twitter like every like few hours to see basically everything, or else you might miss quite some stuff. So so yeah, you definitely have to be picky about your followers, not your followers, but the stuff you want to follow. But I think the other stuff are now that we have Twitch here, I think following people on Twitch is way better. So I guess the Twitch is the next Twitter. That doesn't make sense, but yeah. Chunk33, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Mirror's Mafia, sir. We're playing for 10 more minutes and then we'll call it a day. Unless some earthquake here hits or meteorite hits here in my house. This is going to be a pretty good day today. So yeah, pretty happy about day 23. Of course, we moved up to the new limit and we are also doing pretty great at this new limit. So yeah, I'm going for a check call here. I mean, I could see a bet here, but I can't see. I mean, he might fold some hands, so maybe my check wasn't the best, especially when I had the nut flush draw. But I would need to check fold on the river, so that would definitely be also a painful one. But yeah, it's a new table, so we don't know these guys. So I guess I made a questionable play there. So King 10, you know what, I'm going to raise this one. I don't usually raise with King 10 under the gun, but we have two really tight players here, so I think my raise is fine at this point. Yeah, if you're following like 3 to 4 useful people in poker, just go from there. Maybe, like I said, follow some of the news guy if you are actually interested in poker news, and try to follow, like I said, our members of our team Pro Online. And there are some like players like Phil Ivey, Daniel Negreanu. I guess if you're interested in those guys, definitely check them out, and then you'll get some recommendations all the time. So for example, when you follow like Phil Ivey, you get a recommendation to start following, I don't know, Dol Brunson or whatever. So yeah. Am I betting again? If I bet here again, is this for value? I mean, if I'm betting again, if I'm betting, I'm only doing for value. So he might be doing this with a jack, so that would be pretty bad for me. Because I don't really know how passive this guy is. But I made a bet anyway at the end, so and he just folded. So unfortunately. I raised with 9s against undergun raises, so he obviously has a pretty tight range at that point. There's also a king on the board. Now I hit a set of 9s, so he's doing this with a flush draw. He obviously has me beat, but he's doing this a pair of kings. I obviously got pretty lucky there, so I might even be folding a pair of king there. If he folded a pair of king there, that's pretty good. So people don't usually fold stuff like this, but yeah. Dini guy, he didn't play in the last 6 hands, so I mean, I did have a king high, so I guess I'm going to call again here and just decide on the river what to do. I would rather see him checking there, so he'd bet, so no idea how he plays, no idea who he is, so I mean, I'm going to call here and just, I don't know what I'm hoping here to see. He's probably like bluffing with ace high, but let's call just for lols, he has pair of aces, so, and I have king high, so yay us. What is your favorite way of dealing with loose passive? Is this LAP is loose passive? Or is this lag passive? What the hell LAP means? But it's I mean, it's really hard to say without saying what hand we have, what board is, what kind of board is. It's just you can't really talk about stuff like this in general like this if we don't know what kind of board is. Even if so, yeah, if it's loose passive like Thomas here is saying, you definitely should be value betting him. So and definitely don't bluff. Yeah, if you're talking about Regrease, thank you for the follow. If you're talking about loose aggressives, it's not, you're not talking about loose aggressive. Loose, I don't know. I'll wait for you to answer my question. Then I can. It will be easier to answer then. So he check raises on the flop, so and bets on the river. I guess we're calling here again. Should we call on the river again? Now that the board pairs, he might have some flush draws here and straight draws. I'm going to call here. I don't call much with king high, so I think it's fine to call from time to time. And he had a pair of 7, so that's fine. Not sure if he's capable of check raising flush draws and stuff like this, or like jack 10 or 10-9 stuff of hands, and then barrel 2 times on a turn on a river. So no idea. There was a cap pre-flop and a raise now with a really tight guy, so I'm going to fold my ace queen. Shut the fuck, look out there. Just was an earthquake in eastern Colombia. Well, do you have lots of earthquakes there? So so they are definitely not fun, I guess. Mean Poker Dealer is my favorite now, so I have no idea who they is. So I guess it's like a how do you call, not a trolley account, but basically there's zero content on Mean Poker Dealer, I guess. Just some fun stuff. Gimmick account, that was what I was searching for. That, so yeah, I'm going to play like for a few minutes here, just playing in a few more orbits, and then we're going to quit. We lost a few hands here and there, so we're definitely not doing that great anymore. I made 2 questionable calls. I made a few questionable plays. So but we were running so good the whole day that we basically feel invincible here. So my play was fine. Raising here with pair of deuces. I can't really call on small blind complete with pair of deuces. I think raising is way better, so I'm happy that I took it down on the flop. 3-bet from Knaster guy. I guess he's not a guy who would call on his whole range on the big blind, so I definitely need to fold here. I don't have anything. Nothing at all. So I guess this is going to be my last orbit here at this table. I'm going to wait until the big blind here and then just check the sit out next big blind option here too, so yeah. And then we will look at our graph and we refresh our graph. Okay, flop for my hand. I guess I can definitely check and they can definitely mark him as really tight. That jack is probably one of the worst cards there is. I'm not even betting anymore. I'm just going for a check call twice. I think that should be fine. Wow, now I'm not even sure if I should call again on the river. I probably not. I'm just folding here. Calling the flop. He don't bet, so no idea what you have. So I'm just calling and raising the turn. Pretty standard, I guess. Not really used of these donk bets that much, so he did it with a pair of 6s, so that's fine. Hey, qualified. Welcome back. Yeah, my bankroll is getting bigger, so we are doing really great. Actually, the last time that I checked, my win rate at this limit was like few sessions ago, and my win rate there was more than 2 big bets per 100, so that means more than 4 big blinds per 100 if you want win rate in terms of big blinds. So that is pretty great for fixed limit hold'em. And we had, after that, we had like 2 really good sessions, so I'm pretty sure my my win rate is even bigger now. Might be in close to 3 big bets actually. So yeah, so this was it for our upper right table. So just playing my last orbit here in my last 2 tables, so then we'll call it a day. So we're playing for 2 hours and 42 minutes. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be 2 hours and 45 minutes. This is my usual length of my session. So and why the hell didn't have checked sit out next line here? I have no idea. So I guess we'll play another orbit here. I mean, the table is going to break anyway pretty soon. Marilla already quits here, so he probably knows that I'm quitting also because he's a viewer. King 7, yes, definitely going to open this. We stall a few blinds here and there, so yeah, that's fine. I'm not quitting right away. There might be a player who sits here, and I might play another hand here. Probably not, so yeah. Oh, come on, I'm on a small big blind now. Oh, I guess we're going to play another orbit here, which is fine. We are still playing at this table and upper in bottom left, so these few more hands doesn't hurt here. So this one is really the last one now. So yeah, unless there are some weird sit outs here, that would be our last hand. So yeah, I'm going to update my bankroll amount here. After I finish, I'm going to update my VPP and FPP amount. So I'm not sure with how many VPPs I started here today, but I'm definitely doing an update. So one more hand here. No, 2 more hands. 2 more hands, of course. We're just checking out some stuff here on Twitch. So yeah, this was our last hand. That's what we were waiting for a Jack 3 offsuit. So oh yeah, let's quit this table. So yeah. What's my total hands played for this challenge? I will show it pretty soon, so just bear with me here a few minutes. So let's pull this hold'em manager graph here. So all in all, it was pretty good hand, so a pretty good day so far. So even if you lost few dollars here at the end, it's not going to hurt us a lot. So just refreshing. Let's see how we did. With 38 bucks. Wow, nice. We were actually up to like 43 already, 40 even more, 45 almost. So wow, that was pretty good day. So I mean, to say the least, of course. We won actually more than 100 big bets today. So if my math is correct, yes, it is. So yeah. That was awesome. So let's update my bankroll Excel file here. This way it is, yes. So we played for how long today? We played for 2 hours and 44 minutes. So that means 165 minutes. We played. Oh, we actually played more. The hold'em manager here says 4 more minutes than my deal breaker here. So I guess I'm going to trust I'm going to trust hold the manager. We played 864 hands. We started today with $88.27 and we won 38.31. Oops, that's not the correct 38.31. So yes, 126.58 is our bankroll. That is sick. That is pretty sick. Wow. That's pretty sick. Yeah, that is pretty sick. How many VPPs I started with today? I'm just going to block my monitor here for 1 second so I can open some other file that I have these things noted in. 460. Yeah, let's enable it right back. So I started today with 46046 VP points, and currently I have how many? I have 46045. So I collected 49 VP points. Wow, that's a lot. So I guess my VPP point number is going to be doubled now that I'm playing in 2550 cents. So like I said, as you can see, my usual rate was like 30 VPPs in like almost about 3 hours on 10 cents 20 cents tables, but we were playing like for 1 hour of 10 cents 20 cents, and now we moved up to 25 cents. So that means that we I guess we're going to get a bit like something around 60 VPPs in 3 hours. So that's quite a lot actually. So let me update now. I can also update my stream here. So let me just move this here. So day 24 will be starting with $126 bankroll. So yay, that's quite a lot. And our VPP points is 576. I'm not going to do the decimal points anymore. So let's see. So our FPP points are at 614. So actually we are only like 400 VP points shy of for our first bonus of $10. So that basically means we need to collect 400 more points. That means we need to collect how many 300 250 I guess, 260, yeah, around 260 VP points. That means 4 more sessions. Yeah, it's still a long way to go. So free roll, you were asking me how many hands I made so far. So I made so far 18k hands, and yeah, I think my bankroll, I think my win rate is about 3 big bets per 100 here. So that would be my educated guess. It might be a bit more. So and we played for about 4,000 minutes so far. So let's see. Oops. Let's see how many hours that is. So let's see. 3883 divided by 60. So we played 66 hours. So I mean my win rate here is how much? 60 hours. So about so my dollar win rate is, I earn $1.6 per 1 hour. So it's obviously not great, but I was just joking about this number, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, Pokerm is asking for pre-outs from others, so I'm just going to quit this session and then I'll do some more chatting with you guys. So yeah, that was it for day 23. I'm going to close this. Let me save it and close. Day 23 of Fixed Limit Bankroll Challenge. My next live stream will be on Wednesday. Same time, same place. Starting my session at 12 CAT, so at noon Central European Time, or 7 AM European Time, Eastern Time, or poker server time. The next live stream will be on Saturday. We will also be playing Micro Millions, but I'll make sure you know about this in my after my next live stream. So yeah, that was it today. Pretty great day. Thanks everyone for chatting in the stream. Thanks for all the follows, guys, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Have a great day.